You big Clue guy.
No, Dina loves the movie.
She loves the movie Clue?
Yeah.
I never seen it.
She made me watch it.
Did you like it?
No. It stunk.
Is that bad?
No, it's actually like a legendary movie.
No, I know.
Yeah. It's
when they released it in theater, I don't know if they wanted to do this or they did do it, but in theaters they were going to give it like 6 different endings. So depending on
for each,
yeah, you know what I mean.
Supposedly, across the Spider-Verse, there's different versions.
Really?
Yeah.
Of the whole movie?
Yeah, like just slight variations.
Right.
And they wanted to do it like to make it seem like we're in different universes.
Keep the white people happy.
That's what it says in some.
There better be a white Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's a white Spider.
They're taking everything from us.
Yeah, like it's Miles from Frasier.
Which one was he? Was he the neurotic guy or the neurotic guy?
Welcome to another episode of City of Rats. That's staying in.
Yeah, I hope it does.
Yeah, it's your boy Kunal. It's your boy Dennis. It's your boy Bruce.
I could see why they would make Spider-Man like Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Because his father figure gets killed.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the only that's why it had to be, if it was a white guy, it had to be an uncle or a distant
Yeah,
relative.
he's living with, you know.
Yeah. Like, there's no way it could be like his dad getting shot like that. Yeah.
Could be a Jamaican Spider-Man. He's living with Auntie.
Yeah.
Auntie, what was her name? Auntie May.
Auntie May.
Auntie May, warm me up a beef patty. I'll be back.
You know they say with great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man presented by Red Stripe.
Now featuring Golden Crust.
I never had golden.
Dude, it is.
Golden Crust or Golden Corral?
Golden Corral's the white stuff.
The white version of Golden Crust?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
If you think about it, yeah. Golden Crust is Jamaican. It's delicious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't really know any other Jamaican foods other than like oxtail and beef patty.
Then beef patty's all you need to know.
That's really all you need to know,
Yeah,
right? And you get that at a pizzeria. Another thing the Italians have stolen.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yep.
You know, it's funny. They could have served knishes, and they chose not to.
What do you mean?
Like, you know what I mean? They serve beef patties at pizza shops. But they, you know what I mean? Like, knish is a similar thing. A samosa is a similar thing.
I don't know about a samosa because I'm not really familiar with it, but a knish is pretty different than a beef patty. They're the similar shape and color. That's about it.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, one's filled with potato, one's filled with
well, one's
meat.
just like straight potato, isn't it? It's not like a pastry filled with potato, is it? I thought it was like ground. I thought it was like I don't know, like a potato pancake almost.
No. There's like a crust.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, why didn't they take those? Why didn't the Italians take a samosa or a knish, and why just the beef patty?
You know why? Because the Jamaicans were like, "Go ahead, man. We don't give a you know what I mean? They didn't fucking care."
But they don't want Jews.
The Jewish people like, "Oh, listen, you know,
Yeah.
enough's enough."
Yeah. But they didn't want Indians in their store either.
Oh, is it a samosa Indian basically?
Yeah.
Samosa people wouldn't know. See, I was like,
Yeah.
I thought samosa was like, I don't know. I have no idea.
Have you ever had a samosa?
I mean, I probably have.
That's crazy, dude.
But I don't know.
That's wild, dude.
I've never had a cherry. That's come up recently. People are very upset that there's certain fruits I've just never tried because I know I'm not going to like them.
Like a cherry?
Like a cherry.
What else? Yo, next episode? Can we?
I don't know,
Come
man.
on, just can we?
Maybe.
Just
if you have them on hand and we're short on material, I'll eat a cherry.
What else?
Pop my cherry with a cherry?
I'll pop your cherry with a cherry. What else have you not had?
Gross. Well, my back when I lived in Bushwick, one of our top tier Patreon members, Captain Bropez, shout out to him.
Yeah.
He gave me my first blueberry. I never had a blueberry before. Outside of like a muffin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had a blueberry muffin.
Sure.
Muffin I fuck with, but a raw blueberry, nah. It would always remind me of like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
That bitch turning into a big blueberry.
Yeah, that bitch turned. She was 7, dude.
Stupid bitch. She was older than she's old enough to be called a stupid bitch.
Yeah. Right,
All those kids were fucking. I don't think
they
I felt
were.
bad for one of them.
Yeah, well, every one of them got.
Yeah.
I was like, good.
There should have been one that was like on the fence. Like, I'm not a bad kid. I'm not necessarily an angel either.
Well, it was
certainly I didn't deserve to be
killed,
transmorphed into a fruit,
or filled with chocolate till I explode.
Yeah, right. What else happened? So one got turned into a blueberry.
Yeah.
One got filled with chocolate until he exploded.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
But what other fruits are we talking here?
Never had a strawberry.
Still?
Never had a strawberry.
This is crazy, dude.
I like it's a bit.
These aren't even like you're not even coming at me with uncommon fruits
like kumquat or something.
Yeah, you're not going kumquat, a kiwi, even. You're going, yo, it's like saying I've never had a grape.
I mean, I've had a grape, sure.
Yeah.
It's shorter for me to list the fruits I've had: apples, oranges, bananas, sub-oranges like tangerines.
Yeah. Sub-orange.
Other, sub-articles of the orange.
Sub-oranges.
Sub-oranges, tangerine. Because there's other ones too, right?
Clementines? Clementines, yes.
They're all just oranges.
Have you ever had cantaloupe?
I think I have.
Honeydew?
Yeah. If it's served on a diner fruit plate, I've had it. But that don't mean I liked all of it.
Yeah.
Or that I'd ever eat it again.
Honeydew, I think
Honeydew's
sucks.
the green one, right?
Yes. Cantaloupe, I don't really care for either.
A very funny comedian, Ryan Sickler, has a podcast called The Honeydew Podcast.
Yeah.
And the story behind it is he was at a diner one night, and he said he looked around like there were a bunch of people that ordered fruit plates, and every one of them, no one had touched the
honeydew.
The honeydew.
Yeah.
And he asked the owner, he's like, "What's with the honeydew? Does that happen a lot?" And the owner's like, "We throw all of it out, but it looks good on the plate." I don't think anybody likes honeydew.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. It sucks.
It's a little tart. It's kind of hard, right?
Yeah.
Your mom gave me some fine-ass mango, though.
Have you had mango?
If you know what I mean.
Okay. Now
No, she did. She gave me some good mango.
You like mango, though?
I'll fuck with a little bit of mango, but I'm never going to buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
if it's there, I'll pop a little mango in the mouth.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, bananas, oranges. I'll fuck with a pear once in a while. I used to love a pear.
Pineapple?
Yeah, I'm not buying these things, but I'll eat it. Pineapple.
Okay, so we're gonna have you never had a raspberry?
Nah.
Blackberry?
Nah.
This is crazy.
I don't like berries, bro. I'm not a berry guy.
Yeah.
Boysenberry, schnozberries.
Yeah.
Schnozberries.
It tastes like schnozberries.
I wouldn't even know if I had a schnozberry.
Yeah.
What
Gooseberry?
it would taste like. No. Gooseberry?
Yeah.
Sounds like bird shit. Don't come. I don't want to have like some big fruit spread next week.
Oh, dude, it's happening.
I feel like an animal at the zoo.
It's happening.
Look at him. Look at him eating a strawberry.
I'm just going to be doing like a David Attenborough thing.
Yeah. I'm just like pawing at the berries.
The native Rooney eats a blackberry for the very first time, unable to process it.
This sucks, dude. Just like
he lets out a violent row.
Well, black's not a taste. A blackberry?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it. All right, cool.
What's the most out there fruit you've had?
The most out there fruit that I've had?
Yeah.
I mean, pomegranate I think is pretty wild.
Pomegranate's not that out there.
I'm trying to think what
Pomegranate's in shit, but I feel like I've never had it.
People don't fuck with it though.
I've had it in shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Pomegranate juice is like one of those superfoods, right?
Superfoods, right. But
Yeah.
everyone claims the title every year.
I'm gonna only start fucking with superfoods, bro.
Oh, please. This isn't the time to start.
Super Dennis coming through from superfoods.
Yeah, you just eat. You come back next week, kale and pomegranate.
Well, it's like pork. It's like 1 week it's good for you, the next week it's gonna kill you. You know what I mean?
It's always like pomegranate was the thing. Beet juice was in for a minute.
Pomegranate is a superfood, but it'll make you racist. Something like that. There's gonna be some kind of minor.
Find out, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depending on where you live, that's not a big deal. I live in New York.
Your attitude towards the Haitians really varies.
A real small, specific group.
Yeah. So, all right. So this past weekend.
Oh.
He says, don't bring it up.
Yeah.
So we had recorded.
If you're a Patreon subscriber, you've probably already seen a little bonus episode drop. We owe you a couple episodes, and we're working on it.
We're making it up.
Came at you live from Wisecrackers, baby.
Right.
Mohegan Sun, Pennsylvania.
Episodes up right now for the patrons.
A dangerous place to be.
Right. Well, yes. And so then we were just casually chatting in the episode about maybe taking some money and going to the poker tables.
Yeah.
And we did.
The smart play.
The smart play would have been to go see Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you never made all those negative comments,
I'm
putting it on you from the jump.
Oh, my God. If you stuck to your guns and said, let's just go see it, you know what I mean? All of a sudden you became like a movie. You're like, I got to see it in 70 millimeter the way Christopher Nolan wanted me to see it.
I got to see it on a big screen.
Daddy Nolan said I cannot watch it any other way.
Zaddy Nolan, please.
Yeah, okay. Papa Nolan said I have to do it his way.
You wouldn't speak that way if he was here. You wouldn't say that to Christopher Nolan's face.
Daddy Nolan said I must do it his way.
You'd be like, what was Heath Ledger like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever see his dick? Yeah, we were talking about maybe playing, and I feel like we really amped ourselves up on the pod about it.
Yeah, we
like
did.
it started as such a small suggestion, and then by the end of the recording, we just looked at each other. We were like,
"We're going.
Let's go get to those tapes." Like we immediately packed up the shit.
First thing we did.
Yeah, and then what's even worse? I've been starting this, radio kind of like writing gig, radio content curation, work from home shit.
Congrats.
Little extra money. Yeah, sure. A month's worth of payment hit, which I didn't think I had. I had I had a couple $100 in my bank account.
You hit your brother up for some cash.
I hit my brother up for some cash, and then I went to go see if it landed.
Yeah.
I saw thousands of dollars. And my brain just like, you saw me. I stopped walking, and I was looking at my phone. I was like, dude.
This is crazy. You almost became like how you are when things go your way.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Things were going my way.
Yeah.
But I was about to make it work for the worst.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
This is the worst time. I wish I hadn't looked at it. I wish that money hadn't hit.
I wish I hadn't listened to you.
Okay, yeah. So I also think things could have been different if they seated us the way they were supposed to seat us.
Which was next to each other?
You took my seat.
Oh, really?
You technically took my seat because I was the first on the list, and that seat opened up first. Right. But you didn't take it. He sat you. I should rephrase that. He sat us incorrectly.
They did us wrong from the get-go.
And trust me, there are plenty of people out there gambling, superstitious, right? Who would have been like, no. Yeah. That's my seat.
Right.
Even though we were set immediately one after the other.
Yes.
It was still like, I'm supposed, the universe.
Right. It's
wants
like when people, they point, they're like, no Asian dealers.
I've seen people just fold every hand when an Asian dealer comes by. Yeah. It'll only be 20 minutes. Not a big deal,
it's fine, yeah.
Every time I play poker at a casino, I have a fantasy of being a dealer and just working as a dealer. They make good money, dude.
You come at me with these
lowest dreams.
Yeah.
Dreams that could be achieved in 3 months.
Yeah, dude.
With night classes.
Right. It's like crazy, these dreams that you come at me with. It's like every time for a number of years, so the first, I would say 1 through 7 years of doing comedy, you always go, you ever walk into a place and think you could rob the joint? I go, what? No.
I'm always casing the place,
yeah,
dude. I'm always casing the place. Anywhere you walk into, you think I'm not looking at around the casino like that too?
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm looking at these dudes, these old fucking farts next to me playing poker, and I can shit on them because they took my money.
Yes.
Actually, really, it was just one old lady who took my money over and over and over again, and by the end, I was making comments at her. You old bitch, you won't fold for nothing. Said, this is my life. I'm out here fighting for my life
out here. I'm fighting for my life out here.
You playing with pension pennies, all right? I'm getting paid to do comedy to be here.
Milton, grab the car.
Milton. This old dude, these old guys are like loose with their cards. I don't know if you know that. There's nothing wrong with trying to see other people's cards. Yeah. They're supposed to protect their hand. Yeah. So I'd be seeing people's cards. They're loose with their chips. This is the first time I've ever sat at a poker table, and I was like, I could easily just snag a 25 chip off this guy's thing and no one would notice. Yeah. But the risk reward.
Low.
The risk reward of getting caught doing something shady in a casino.
Yeah, dude, you're done.
And you're working there that night. That'd be the worst where I'm like, well, listen, I got to do this show tonight. They're like, you're not doing anything. Yeah, your bags are waiting for you by the front door.
Yeah, you're getting arrested.
Yeah, we're keeping your laptop.
Right. Yeah.
So we went and we played. We both lost.
Yes.
You broke even for the weekend, right? Something like that? You made a little bit of money?
No, I lost.
You're down?
Yeah, I'm down. Of course I'm down, dude.
Yeah,
I lost $550. So basically I lost $350 at the...
All right, we'll be full honesty because I've also lied to people already about how much I lost. Yeah. But if we'll tell the full honesty in the podcast, someone's going to come up and be like, damn, we're worse than I thought. I sat with 300.
Yes, I sat with 300
I sat with 300.
Yes.
And folded for 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Finally got a good hand.
Yeah.
Tight aggressive. That's how I play.
Yeah.
Doyle Brunson. It's the only way to play.
Yeah.
Raising pre-flop. This old bitch calls.
Yeah.
Raise on the flop. Old bitch calls.
Yeah.
Raise on the turn. And I got a good hand here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she fucking re-raised me on the river. And I folded. And then I looked. She showed her hand. She didn't have shit.
She bluffed you.
She bluffed me out.
Yeah.
But then, now that's in my head for the rest of the game. I'm like, she ain't got shit.
Yeah.
Turns out she had shit. She got aces 4 times in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Not always against me. Actually, never against me. But she got aces 4 times in 90 minutes. And I pointed that out to her.
Yeah.
Just to the table, casually. A little casual table talk. I said, that's the 4th time I've seen her flip over aces. I've only been sitting for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything. Like, nobody was like, I know, crazy, right? But she gave me the dirtiest look, the dirtiest gas face of like, young man, be quiet. Because I don't know about your table, but I was the youngest at my table by like 30 years.
I was the youngest at my... No, there were a couple people my age.
Yeah.
And then at the beginning, my first like foray, I'm like listening to what you had said, like fold it until you get something. I get a pair of jacks.
Not a bad starting hand.
I limp in. Right?
Bad move.
I know. I should have come in a little more aggressive.
Tight aggressive. If you're playing, you're pushing.
Yeah. So I start limping. I'm limping in, but then I start getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Towards the tail end. River comes out. The guy goes all in, and I'm like, what's
the community cards?
The community cards. There's a jack on the table.
You have a trip jacks?
Yeah.
You got psyched out of trip jacks?
I did.
Was there an overcard?
No.
Dude.
I know.
Dude.
I know.
I should have been at that table.
I know.
I would have taken all this guy's money with trip jacks.
I know, dude.
I can't believe.
I
what
know.
did you think he had?
I thought he had. I don't know what he had. There was something. It just seemed very odd.
You just had a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He bluffed me out, man.
We got fucking mollywops.
Mollywopped
By these Pennsylvania fucking old people.
This meth addict also took some money off of me.
I don't know about your table too, but by the end of it, I realized because they all like
know
knew each other. They all play on Saturdays during the day. These old
They
fucks.
all know each other. They're all hanging out.
Yeah.
So I lose $350 at the table. Then I go take $200 out to basically get to try to win my money back through blackjack. Apparently that's
a sound strategy.
Yeah. I should have just went black-red on roulette.
Yeah.
That's a higher percentage win.
You always hear about the roulette strategy where you just keep playing the color.
Yeah.
And then if you lose, you double the bet.
Yeah.
This way you'll always make it back.
Right.
That's not true, though. The house always wins.
The house
That's
always
just
wins.
what it is. You know what I mean? That's why I want to be a dealer. Because if I'm a dealer, it's not that it's like some dream
guess
of
what?
mine.
At that point, the call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a dream of mine that I actually want to do.
Sure.
But I just have that vision of my life where it's like I think I'd be happy working as a dealer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you're on the other side of it.
It's an odd job. I'd still probably gamble a little bit.
I had a dealer who was really funny.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which one was he? Because they were all rotating.
Yeah, this guy Scott.
Was he the old bald guy who looked like Eddie Epitone?
No, Pepitone. But no.
I said what I said. I never met the man. I never opened for him.
I don't know
Eddie
him.
Epitone. Sorry, Pepitone. You're very funny.
So, no, this guy, young dude, younger-esque guy, black hair, big prominent nose.
White dude?
White dude, yeah. Very funny.
I don't think I got him.
He was talking mad smack to the players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like you kind of get to know these people.
Yes.
At one point, even
because at one point, this one guy had left the table, and the old dude next to him was like, "You see what this guy does? He leaves, and then he comes back smelling like weed, and and then it's getting me high, and then the dealer goes, "That's impossible. Stop."
I like that. Yeah. I like that. That's impossible.
And then he goes, and then the other guy says, the other old guy next to the first old guy says something crazy, and then the dealer goes, "Oh, what? You catch his high too?"
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
like he was zinging everybody.
Yeah. It's kind of a cool position to be in.
It's a position of power.
But it's like
power.
also like you run the table.
Yeah,
and if you're good at it, you're keeping things going.
Right.
There was one dealer who was particularly slow where I was getting annoyed.
Right.
And that's when I knew I was like, I need to stop playing this.
Yes.
Because once you're like angry at the poker table,
you kept walking away.
I had to pee so bad. I had like 2 beers and they just went right through me.
Oh, I was the first.
And also one of those times I was like, I'm going to pee, but I'm going to also use the ATM and take out another $200.
Jeez.
And sit back down and reload.
Okay.
Because I got down to like $60.
Yeah.
So you can go all in multiple times or you could just reload. And I reloaded.
Right.
And eventually I just walked away with money and met you at the blackjack table. Because that old lady and the old guy next to me raised pre-flop and then checked it down the entire way. But verbally called, they were like, you want to just check it down? And they're like, yeah, we'll just check it down. And I'm like, I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I realized, dude? It's the scene from Rounders when they finally go to AC. Mm-hmm. And they say, they're talking about the fish, blah, 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 and, tourists, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, Now, we'll all sit at the same table, and it's not that we're not playing against each other, but it's also like we're not also looking to play against each other.
Right,
you know what I mean? The easier fish are the other people. So these guys are so friendly that it's not even a matter of skill.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably as good of a poker player as most of those people.
Right.
Most of them. There was 2 people there who were good players who I avoided.
Right.
But yeah, all these old people knew each other, and they're just like cool and like, check it down.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like she checked it down with aces.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you not trying to take this guy for all his fucking money?
Right.
Because they know each other.
Yeah, and the other time these 2 old guys were checking it down, I'm in it too, so they're trying to raise, and then the other one old guy wins it, and the other dude got pissed. He's like, "The hell, man? Why you kept raising like that? I thought we were gonna." He goes, "The other guy was still in it. I had to."
Yeah, right there. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. And I was like, I should have left then.
Yeah. We should.
Yeah, it was just like
you should be like, what the fuck, man?
Right. It's like at one point I have a pair of 7s. I go in, flop comes out. It's like 7-5-3.
You hit another trip. I didn't hit shit. That's the other thing too. I wasn't getting great.
Oh, dude,
cards.
I hit a trip 7. And so then this other guy is like going in, and it's 7-5-3, like suited, like they might be the same suit. No, I think they were actually, yeah.
Okay, so you got the straight and the flush draw though.
So then I go, okay, cool. This other guy goes in. He goes in with a lot. I go in with a lot. Then he comes out with, I think he puts all in. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it too. And then the river card, it's like a 7-5-3, a 6, and then another 6 comes out. So it's
you had a full house.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then I put out my thing.
You won that money, right?
I did, but I thought that I'd lost. And then they were moving the pot to me, and the lady next to me is like, "Did you know you had a full house?" And I go, "Yeah, of course."
Of course I did.
Yeah. I'm like, I have no idea.
Just reeling from the win. From the satisfaction of victory.
You could see a pile of urine underneath my seat.
Every time I won a pot, it was a thing of like, I could tell they're looking at me like, this guy's barely hanging on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're looking at me like, we're going to take this man's money.
Right.
So
I would have busted up your table, dude. We should have
swapped.
Because you would have confused my table, and I would have busted up your table.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So in total, I lost $550.
But then you got paid.
Yes.
But then you also, anytime you go away for the weekend, there's expenses.
Yeah.
You got to buy me a breakfast burrito.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Also, we had lunch on the way there.
Don't remind me of everything you've done for me.
Yeah.
I tried to pay for the tip for lunch.
I know. I get it. I'm not looking for
Shout
money.
out the Panther Pub.
Yeah, Panther Pub was great.
Yeah, it's pretty
good.
So
we get our asses handed to us in the casino. I end up I net $0.
Yeah.
Dennis
I'm
goes
down like 2.
Yeah, Dennis goes in the hole for 2. The last night before we leave, I'm like up till 2:30 in the morning going, just take $1,000 there.
Yeah.
And just play one hand of blackjack. And if you win that hand, then you've won $1,000. Then what you do is you take your $550 and then you give Dennis $450 and then you tell him it's all good.
All the fantasies we have.
Yeah. I know.
Play $10,000 hand. I'll buy my mom a new car. There is a thing too about like because the first night we closed out the bar, not that you were drinking, but like me, you, the manager, Nick, Bruce, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Opening comic, Casey, nice guy. We all, we're getting drinks and just shooting the shit, having a nice time.
Right.
But it's like 2:00. Then you go up to your room. You're probably not asleep till like 3.
Yeah.
And we did the pod the next day. We lose money on the casino, take a nap, do the show.
Right.
And then there's the thing where it's like, all right, well, we're trying to hit the road early Sunday morning, so let's just. And you say first, you're like, I'm going to go up. And I'm like, I'm going to stay out. I'll have one more. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to take my drink. I'll go out. Let's go to bed. I got a good book I'm reading.
Right.
Let's fucking lock it in. But then you're up there, and you're alone.
Yeah.
And you have no one to, like,
you
don't have to lie to anyone.
No.
You don't have to. You could just slip out of the room, dude.
Yep.
You could just slip out of the room, go get another drink.
Yeah.
Go hit the casino's a dangerous place for people like us, dude.
Yeah, it's not good.
We have addictive personalities.
You ended up going back to the floor.
I didn't go to the floor. I went downstairs. Mm-hmm. I didn't enter the casino.
Okay.
I didn't take a walk around there. No, I went downstairs and grabbed like a snack from the that main desk, whatever, the check-in desk. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I walked around a little bit, and I certainly thought about it.
Of course.
I certainly that radio money hit.
Yeah.
I was like, there's still something.
Yeah.
I owed your mom money. I was like, she get hers. Don't worry.
Everybody gonna get theirs.
Maybe she go a little extra. I did it for her.
Yeah. Christmas come early, Sunita.
Yeah. But it was a good time. Whatever. Yeah. You live and you learn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's you ever see that movie?
Did I make the same mistake like 8 years ago? Yes.
Exactly. You're going to make this mistake once in a while.
Yeah.
And also sometimes, dude, we could have walked away up hundreds of dollars and been like, but that would have been bad because then we got the night after the show where we're up money and we're like, let's go make more bad decisions.
Right.
We might have gotten off easy.
I think so.
We might have dodged a bullet.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my money back from that casino.
You
see what I mean? This is the thought I have.
I'm already trying to get booked back there again because I'm like, I want to fucking talk to the guy who sat us incorrectly.
Right.
Bring up the camera footage. Also, I'm still getting texts. Are you still getting texts?
I blocked that number.
I deleted it and reported it as junk. It came in last night like 2 in the morning. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's nonstop.
You ever see that Chris Rock movie where he dies and goes to heaven and they realize that he's not supposed to be dead, so they send him back down as that rich old white guy?
Yes.
And then he continues doing stand-up, though?
Yeah.
And his manager comes and meets me. He's like, you're doing my dead client's jokes. And he's like, it's me.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't believe it's you. This is crazy. And he's like, remember we did that road gig? Yeah. And we met those 2 ladies? Yeah. And then we had sex with them? And they're both like, and they robbed us the next morning.
Yeah.
We'll look back on this someday like that. Remember when we lost all the money we made that weekend?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely. 100%.
At least they got laid in that movie, though. We just
went back to our separate rooms and did nothing.
Yeah. I ate a bad sandwich.
I ate a wet.
You had wet chicken?
I had wet chicken. Fucking shout outs to Tony Luke. Ugh.
Someone explain to Kunal that chicken's wet when you cook it.
It's not.
It's wet chicken.
It's not supposed to be wet.
You want moist chicken, dude.
It's supposed to be moist is different than wet.
It's a sub-article. It's sub-wet.
It's sub-wet.
Moist is wet.
No, it is. There's a difference between a wet chicken and a moist chicken. Wet chicken means the wetness is on the outside. Moist means the wetness is on the inside.
In your crazy head where you've decided this, but that doesn't mean that anyone else is paying attention to these rules.
I need people who are listening to this episode to tell me if I'm wrong. A wet chicken would be like, it's just the wetness is outside of the chicken. That's the problem. When a chicken is cooked well, the wetness is
well, then you would call
inside.
it a dry chicken.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't describe a dry chicken as being wet.
No, a dry is an entirely different chicken.
A dry chicken breast, like.
Yeah, a dry chicken is a dry chicken.
Uh-huh.
But a wet chicken is where the wetness is now outside of the chicken, whereas a moist chicken is the wetness is inside the chicken. This isn't crazy. It is
crazy.
No, I'm just talking
insanity.
to a guy who may not understand words.
I'm working in food service for like 15 years.
I don't care. You don't.
When was the last time you touched chicken?
Yeah, this morning.
Next time I'm at the butcher shop and someone's like, "I need a chicken," I'm gonna be like, "Wet or moist?" And they're gonna look at me and go, "Excuse me." And then I'll bring up your crazy description.
Please.
Say, you see a wet chicken. It's wet on
by
the
all
outside,
means.
But a moist chicken, mwah, on the inside.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway.
I know my buddy John right now is listening to this, and he's got opinions. Shout out, John.
Yeah.
Chef John. Yes, chef.
Did we... I don't know if we discussed... well, let's get into what's been going on in the world.
Yeah, you want to talk about what's going on in the world?
Yeah, it's going on.
I was hoping to explore this chicken thing a little more. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, all right.
Let's move on. Rest in peace. What do you want to start?
Let's start off the top, baby.
Does that mean anything to you when you heard the news today?
That Pee Wee Herman had passed away?
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman is gone, guys. Rest in peace.
Can I just say one thing?
Because I'm guessing you hate him. You're going to shit on him, call him a pervert, say he's wanted to fuck kids and shit. Nobody dresses that way without having demons, sexual demons of a horrific nature. The haircut, the voice, what's wrong with this guy? Go ahead. What do you think?
That's all you get.
That's it.
That's it. You want the rest, you got to either go on to the Patreon or you need to check out previous episodes because there are longer episodes there. They're for your liking. And if you want...
they're for your liking.
Are they not for your liking?
It's just funny the way you say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and, catch me all out there, all the socials and the website, All Day KCA. I'll be at City Steam in Connecticut, August 11th and 12th. Pick up some tickets if you're going to be in the Hartford area. What do you got, Dennis?
At dennisrooney7 on Instagram. It's my only social media. Please give me a follow there. I appreciate it. It's for your liking. And check out my other podcast.
And thank you guys for coming out to Wisecrackers this past weekend.
Yes, thank you for coming out to Wisecrackers. Those shows were very fun. We appreciate it. It's always nice to see people who actually came out to see you.
Yeah.
You know, trying to sell tickets here, people.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Check out my other podcast, Netflix Book Club. I watch a movie on Netflix and then I talk about it. That's it. City of Rats. City of Rats.
1, 2, 1, 2.
City of Rats.
Check you guys next week.